here we are looking at our last site, which was site 10. I'm standing at site 11. And over, we had kind of continuous outcrop along the shore until we had this little gully in between, and now we're out at the end of the next point. This is the outcrop we have. It's very lichen colored here. This is a case where we would really want to break fresh surfaces, which is pretty important in field work. We can't do that here because it's like a long hike. I'm only taking samples where I can find them loose, and no one's going to miss them. So I will go up a little bit closer and we'll try and have a closer look at the outcrop. So still very lichen colored. You can see that it's fairly resistant, so that's kind of telling you that there's a fairly large silica content. And we can see some of that peeking through, both as kind of these coarser blebs, and here we can see these kind of like pink garnets that are within the rocks. So there's quite a bit of silica in here. There's an abundance of these light-colored garnets. So again, this is pretty important for identifying protolith, so you should ask me about this later. And yeah, so this is still more of this outcrop. We can see a little bit through the lichen here. We can have some of these kind of like the silica porphyroblasts, as well, and then these finer grained garnets are really the things that are identifying here. So try and think back to the other outcrops, maybe compare some of the photos and see how you would map this. Like, is this the same as the first site? Is it the same as the last site? And those sorts of things. And compare the samples. We'll try and get a sample here as well.